host of Wytpods, and today we have a special guest with us. We have Tracey from Leeds Law Firm. Tracey, welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much, Laura.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Tracey, I'm so eager to learn all about you. Can you start by telling me a little bit about yourself and your journey into law?
Sure. So I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I am licensed in New York, New Jersey, and Texas. Moved to Texas about, I would say, 10 years ago now. So I have practiced employment law my entire career. I went to law school in DC and did some internships during law school related to employment law. Figured out that was the area of law I wanted to practice and just have stuck with it ever since. So today I practice employment law, which includes wrongful terminations and overtime claims in Texas, New York, and New Jersey.
Oh, wow. Excellent. So you're licensed in quite a few states. That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really, really, really good. Can you share with me a little bit about the practice?
Sure. So Leeds Law Firm is a two-attorney firm. I practice with my partner, Jock Leeds. He does employment as well, personal injury, car accidents, and slip and falls. So both of us practice in the employment law department together. He does personal injury and on his own. And then we have our staff, of course, that supports and helps us with that. So he's actually licensed also in other states, Texas, Georgia, and Maryland. So his practice encompasses those additional two states.
Wow, that's great. So you are open to taking cases in other states, obviously, that you're licensed in?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, great. What would you say differentiates your firm from any other firm out there?
Yeah, I think for my particular department, employment law, it's really a specialty for me. So I know a lot of firms, kind of offer a full service. They do multiple different areas of law, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But for me, I've specialized in employment law. I do continuing legal education only in that specific area, and I really try to learn and stay abreast on what's going on with employment discrimination, new developments in the law, so that I feel like with that specialty and really narrowing down that one area of law, I can offer my clients the best advocacy in that area as possible. Most of my clients, when they come to me, they're in a precarious situation. They've just been terminated from their job, or they're not getting the pay that they're supposed to get. They're working overtime hours and not getting paid time and a half. So it's a sensitive and emotional situation. And I think they're really looking for somebody who knows what to do in those particular scenarios. So I think that sets us apart because we really do specialize in that.
Right, and from your experience, I'm sure that you understand all of the emotions and challenges that somebody's going through. It's a very personal scenario that affects them, right?
Right. Because every situation is different. I mean, I have clients who they're going through medical treatment and they lost their job. So that means now they don't have health insurance. They have surgeries coming up. I mean, people losing their income. They have kids. They don't know how they're going to support their family. So it's a really emotional situation. And I think you have to balance that with obviously what the law says we can do and how we can advocate for our clients, but also what the person is going through at that particular time.
That's really well said. That's really well said. I know over the years, having dealt with many attorneys myself, that every firm has growing pains, faces challenges. What would you say your firm's biggest challenge has been, and how did you manage to overcome that?
That's a good question. I think with the law, obviously everything is deadline driven. So we have clients that come to us 3 days before their statute of limitations might run out, before the law says you can't file a claim anymore because that's what the law says. And, they were just trying to find an attorney or maybe going through other things in their personal life and they didn't get around to it. So now we're in a position where we want to help somebody and we think we can help them, but we have other cases as well. So I think the time management piece in managing our current clients plus taking on new clients has always been a challenge. I would say the way that we have worked to overcome that is by growing as a firm and hiring staff, especially administrative staff. The lawyers are very useful, obviously, but we
Yeah.
can't do it without staff that can help us communicate with clients, collect documents, keep a client's file up to date. So as we've grown, we've hired more staff that's helped us be able to manage our time better and make sure that nobody's falling through the cracks. If somebody does come to us close to a deadline, we can still work to get their case done.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I know that you probably do a lot of word of mouth business from referrals. I
Mhm.
know that's always your best source because it's a recommendation. But other than that, what have you found to be your best marketing strategy as far as letting people know about your firm in case they need you?
So Jack does a lot of our marketing and he's probably more knowledgeable than me, but I find personally, I look on YouTube and social media all the time to find information, outside of the legal realm for myself. So one thing we have tried to do is YouTube videos, even if they're shorts, we try to keep it relatively short, digestible information for people to go on there and get themselves. And then also keeping up with our Instagram and Facebook page to where people can get information, just short snippets of, legal tips, things like that. So that's something that we've kind of worked to get the word out there. And we have had clients call us and say, hey, I saw your YouTube video. I'm actually going through a situation that I think might be, for example, disability discrimination. And we've been able to retain that client through social media or YouTube videos. So that's one way that we try to get the word out. And then we do some SEO type marketing as well. I'm not even going to go into that and pretend that I know how that all works because Doc handles that. But we do that as well with our website and stuff.
Yeah, it's a combined effort because it's important when you offer great service to your clients and when you're knowledgeable and you know you can help them, it's all good, but getting the message out there to people when they need you is the most important part. So that's good. It seems like you're doing a good job of that too. If I had that infamous crystal ball where you could look into the future, where do you see your firm? Do you have a long-term goal? Are you looking to expand?
Yeah, I think we definitely are looking to grow. One of the major areas that has been growing is within our employment law practice, we do severance negotiations where a lot of companies, when they're doing these large reductions in force, or even if they're just terminating one individual employee, they are offering severance agreements, but it's sometimes a 20-page legal document that somebody has never seen before and they need somebody to look it over and also negotiate the terms because there may be a severance payment offer in there, but a lot of times there's room to negotiate for more money. So that is one area of our law practice that's really expanding with severance negotiation, and that's a service that we offer to clients. And also just growing in our processes, we're trying to, get better, like I said, at the case management, time management. So that's the area that we're always focusing on improving as well.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it certainly seems that you have a world of knowledge, that you are compassionate to what clients need, that you have the experience to do what needs to be done, and they can take the comfort in that. And I want to thank you so much for sharing all of that with me today and for your time. It's truly been a pleasure.
Thank you, Laura. Same here. It's been nice talking to you.
Very nice. Thank you.